Uncharted Drake's Fortune is an action adventure game that released back in late 2007. It's like if Hollywood and the gaming industry had a baby. Great voice acting, check. Great story that's also over the top, check. An epic soundtrack.
You're goddamn right.
This was the start of an epic trilogy that Naughty Dog had in mind for this PS3 exclusive. Unfortunately, I am biased against the PS3 edition because I played the PS4 remaster first. I will play and beat my PS3 copy ASAP. This game is so 2007. It made me miss the simplicity of '07. Movies were great, from Transformers to Spider-Man 3. As for music, Linkin Park's What I've Done was everywhere, and I mean everywhere. It still kind of is to this day. The most 2007 game that I remember escaping to was, incidentally, a PS2 copy of Spider-Man 3. Now, I'm sorry for going on and on about movies, games, and Linkin Park from '07. Moving on, I will break down this game into 4 categories: story, gameplay, music, and graphics. The story feels like a Netflix series. There's a lot of funny dialogue, an easy to follow narrative, plenty of plot twists, which I won't spoil, and so much more to keep a casual gamer occupied. This game is the definition of action adventure. Mystery is another good word to use for this epic tale. I won't lie, I love a good mystery. Nathan Drake is an amazing character, and Nolan North really brought him to life. The best thing about him is that he's just a normal dude that has a hunger for adventure, and especially when hunting treasure. He is also funny and relatable. Sully.
Sully, you beautiful son of a bitch!
Has a glorious mustache and a winning personality. They both have great character arcs, and as they navigate finding the treasure and figure out what Elena was all about, speaking of Elena, she isn't just another damsel in distress. She is brave, bold, and unafraid to stand her ground without preaching about modern day feminism and how good it is, or how bad the patriarchy is. What the hell, modern games?
Let's talk about the MCU.
She is definitely not an average woman. She proves this by actually, proving it. She was also not afraid to admit when she couldn't make a specific climb, and admitted that she could rely and trust Nate. The bond that Nate and Sully share is like that of best friends or father and son. Nolan North and Richard McGonigal, I hope I said his name right, have that chemistry which works and works well. On a side note, I watched the Uncharted film that came out in 2022. And as much as I love Tom Holland and Mark Wahlberg, they don't have chemistry. Also, what the hell, Sony?
Puberty's right around the corner, kid. You can grow your own.
Sony, y'all did Marky Mark wrong. The gameplay is a mixed bag. The shooting is straightforward, but the angle of the third person aiming is quite awkward, especially when using a pistol. The difficulty is something to note, as even on normal, the game is challenging. I loved getting into firefights in the beginning, but found myself having to think tactically in an attempt to conserve ammo. Seriously, the ammo supply is quite limited. Because of this, there is a need to constantly scavenge for ammo between and in some cases during a shootout. If you pick up a long gun, the ammo supply runs out fast. There is melee combat. Let's face it, Nathan Drake fights like a street fighter with some boxing and wrestling techniques. He's not exactly a professional warrior, but he makes up for it with dumb luck. The puzzles tie to a small book that was left by Sir Francis Drake. In situations when I was confused, I would always referred back to that small book. Hell, the game tells you to. There is some platforming. Look for specific points that look obvious, and Nate can climb them. When climbing or shimmying across these sections, do so quickly, as the rocks that are climbed can be loose, and if you're not quick enough, Nate will fall to his doom. Just to double back to the ammo drama.
Just to double back.
My God, he's double backing Dillman.
When I ran out of ammo during a shootout with both a long gun and the handgun, I felt it. The music is amazing. I have Nate's theme on my playlist. The track inspires adventuring into the unknown while taking a giant leap of faith. Between shootouts, the music picks up and intensifies and gives off that dramatic tone for each setting. Naughty Dog really cooked with this soundtrack. Every time I listen to Nate's theme while going to work, I feel like I'm going on an adventure, as cheesy as that sounds. I recommend to listen to the soundtrack if one feels so inclined. 2007. This game, even the OG PS3 version, still holds up to this day. Nathan looks believable and like a normal dude. Sully
You beautiful son of a bitch!
Sully and Sully's mustache look like that one old-timer who always has a damn good story to tell. Elena is beautiful, adventurous, especially when she gets her hands dirty. Other characters look amazing and well designed. The setting is full of platforming, crazy old architecture, and beautiful landscaping. And the ocean view in the beginning, as well as shown in multiple cutscenes, still look amazing to this very day. The setting is basically another well-written character that is a big part of the Drake's Fortune experience. In conclusion, Uncharted Drake's Fortune is a fun action-adventure game that I highly recommend. Heads up, it is the start of an epic franchise that has multiple games that are equally worth it. Check out the rest of the franchise. I played through Drake's Fortune recently and have that on YouTube. Feel free to check it out. I will link it in the comments section below this video. I'm pointing this way. But my advice, play the game for yourself, as I wanted to give a spoiler-free review. You can easily get a PS3 copy on eBay, like mine, or even a mom-and-pop game store for relatively cheap. For my playthrough, I played the PS4 remaster, which also has Uncharted 2 and 3. Anywho, thanks for watching, and I will catch you all in the next video. I lost my remote. Now I have to go and find it. Okay, I'm gonna... For Pete's sake, it was sent to an island off the coast of Panama. I'm gonna try to call Sully. Where's my phone? Ah, crap.